What's good, y'all? How's it going? Hey, Pat, what's up? Hey, guys, what are y'all most excited for? Code Veronica is pretty cool. I need to be caught up to speed on Code Veronica. Cause is that a remake? That looked like a that looked super good. I was when I first saw it, I kind of thought it was like Resident Evil 10 or something, which I know is so funny because 9 just came out. But I was like, oh, is this like a new thing? Are they doing this like every year now? But oh, so much to talk about today. I have so much to talk about. Life stuff. Um, Tons of life stuff going on for me. Have you tried Xenoblade? No, but it's honestly Xenoblade 1 is like it's kind of top of my list. The thing is, I really like JRPGs, but it's really difficult for me to play them. I'm just gonna end the sentence there. It's really difficult for me to play them. They're so long. They're so long, and the turn-based combat isn't as like exciting as it could be for me. So I don't know. I want to get into Xenoblade. Yo, Amber, what's up? Jules, what's up? New, you got a new, what's it called? Username. Maybe we'll finally get themes. Are you talking about for Nintendo Direct? Okay, yeah. So Nintendo Direct got announced this morning. Um, and yeah, I'll be streaming it. You know, it's so funny. Okay, I might be a little freak for this, but the Nintendo Direct is going to be at 4 in the morning for me. But my I'm gonna stream it anyways. Is what I decided. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix the webcam. It bothers me when like my head is not like kind of centered in the square. I notice in my other streams I'll be sitting like this, like kind of out of frame. So I want to be like centered. I don't know why it matters. It doesn't that much. Uh Persona 6, that looked cool. So that I liked how creepy that looked. You know, it had like kind of a Halloween vibe. Am I the only one who felt that way? I didn't watch the whole Xbox showcase, but I'm going to be honest with you. I was impressed with the Xbox showcase. I thought that was cool. How's Drag X Drive? I don't okay. I haven't played it yet. I downloaded the demo because I don't want to pay for it because it doesn't look that fun, but I just wanted to get a sense for it cuz I'm in a wheelchair and this is like a wheelchair game. And I was thinking about maybe potentially making like a video about it. Just cuz like I don't know, I wouldn't care to make a video about this except for I am in a wheelchair. And so I feel like I have like a funny perspective that like I don't know, maybe others wouldn't have. I don't know if that'd be like a good video. I was kind of like, you know, going back and forth with the idea. It might not end up happening, but I did at least want to play it just cuz I don't know, it looks funny. Bro, what's good? How you doing? Crazy week for gaming, and now we have a Nintendo Direct. It looks like we could see even more Resident Evil Veronica and maybe a Zelda remake. I really hope that they stop putting the Resident Evil games as game key cards. I know I keep complaining about game key cards. You know what's so funny about game key cards is I already own them technically. Like PlayStation, like I don't know if a lot of people know this, but most PlayStation games are like game key cards, I guess, because they're not all on the disc. You know, you have to download stuff. Technically, game key cards have less on the cartridge than like PlayStation discs do, but most PlayStation games are not all on the disc. and nobody's complaining about that, which is fair. You know, that's not in. I'm not defending game key cards because I think if you buy something, you should be able to own it. I think that's I think that's just whatever. That should just be a thing. You know, if you buy something, you own it. That's I don't know. But so I think I don't know. I'm that's not in a defense of game key cards. I just think it's funny because like Nintendo people are kind of spoiled. Like we do get everything on cartridge for the most part, or at least we have up until this point. And I think I mean I want them to continue doing it. I don't want them to go the PlayStation route and do like the download disc things. Um I do not like not having the full game on the cartridge. I do not like the Nintendo their involvement with third parties has been, the game key cards. At least it hasn't been any of their first party games. At least I mean Pokopia was a game key card. To me, I count that as first party. Some people don't. I think it's more gray area if we're being fair. But if they start putting like Zelda games on game key cards, I will freak out. Xbox Showcase was my favorite, Jules. That me too. Like I was genuinely impressed. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing, but um I don't know. I watched the PlayStation one. I was low key kind of bored the whole time. Like I thought it was fine. I realized I don't think PlayStation games are for me anymore. You know? I was watching the state of play and it was like a lot of big budget third party AAA like, you know, big old games. I feel like that's just not for me anymore, or maybe it never was. I think Sony, I don't know, they might just not be my thing as much as I thought they were. After watching the Xbox showcase, I'm kind of like, dang. Maybe if honestly, honestly, if I was ever to get a PlayStation or an Xbox like modern, I think I'd get an Xbox. Just because you can download emulators onto your Xbox, can't you? Wolverine, I could take it or leave it. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like, it looked fine. Like, I'm just not a big fan of like these superhero games. Like, I haven't played Spider Man yet, but that one looks fun. But I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of like medium on all these superhero games. I'm not a huge Marvel fan. Wolverine did look better than Spider Man to me, like for my personal tastes, but plus Xbox has backwards compatibility. Honestly, it's selling me. I think Xbox, blah, holy cow, I'm just waking up, I cannot talk. I think Xbox could make a huge comeback. God of War Lafayette, yes. Is that how you say it? But wait for sale. To be honest with you, that game did not look appealing to me at all. Cuz I'm already like 50-50 about the God of War franchise to begin with, and then seeing that where it's I think I don't know, like I did not I think it looked like a good game. I think the biggest turnoff for me with that game, the combat looked sick, I'll say that. That looked cool. The biggest turnoff on that game for me was like the talking cube and like I don't know, it just felt very millennial core to me. I don't know. Maybe that I don't want to like be insulting to anybody who thought that game looked cool, but for me, I don't know. It just didn't look that cool. I've never played a God of War game. Yeah, me either. So it's like if I'm going to play a God of War game, it's for sure not going to be the one with the talking cube and the I don't know. I like It just doesn't look as exciting to me as the other God of War games. I didn't know people still played Xbox, but what do you think will be announced tomorrow? Just the remake, or do you think they'll announce a Zelda themed Switch too? Um, I think they'll do a Zelda Switch too, but I don't know if they'll announce it tomorrow. I'm kind of wondering if they do like a Zelda 40th anniversary separate from like this direct tomorrow. Like maybe tomorrow they'll talk about the remake, assuming it exists, right? Like I'm at this point assuming it exists. um so assuming the assuming that game exists, I think they will talk about it tomorrow, but I'm almost wondering if they like will do a separate Zelda 40th anniversary thing where they show off the movie a little bit, talk more about the game, maybe announce the Zelda Switch if that's something that, they have cooking up. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I think if they were going to do like a themed Switch, this would be like the perfect one to start with. Wind Waker Twilight Princess HD for Switch 2, they better. Honestly, I just played Twilight Princess on my laptop with the Dusk PC port. I think they're getting outclassed. Like to be honest with you, I will still buy it if they release it, just because I want to play Wind Waker HD. I played the GameCube version of Wind Waker, and it kind of sucked. If you watched I put out a video kind of recently where I ranked all the 3D Zelda games, and I kind of took some shots at Wind Waker. And most of the reason why I didn't like playing Wind Waker was because of like there was just a few things they fixed with the HD that would have made it like so much better for me. And so I want to give myself the opportunity to like appreciate that game. So I would get it if they put that out, the HD ports. Also, I do just like the idea of owning all the Zelda games physically in some fashion, whether that's like a remake version or like, I mean, for instance, Link's Awakening remake, I own that. I consider myself an owner of Link's Awakening, whatever. I don't need to own all the old versions. Um, and I've actually been tempted to buy Ocarina of Time for the 3DS physical, just because it's so cheap. Just because I want to say I own a version of it. Because I think it'd be cool to collect all the Zelda games. You know? You guys, I'm hyped though. Um, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit crazy. I think I'm gonna stream the direct even though it's at 4 in the morning for me. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, so I let's talk about my current life situation. So for those of you who know, I'm a um I'm a college student, but I got really sick in the last like couple weeks, and I don't really know why. Like my health just kind of took a nosedive, and I I ended up having to drop all my classes this semester. So currently I'm not in school because I've been sick. And I kind of technically am still sick, but streaming is not like a very taxing, activity. I'm just sit in a chair and play games. But I've been bedridden for pretty much like a few days. Um, and I played, let's see, while being sick, I've played 20 hours of Skyrim. I've been addicted to Skyrim. And I've just been kind of thinking like I'm not in school anymore from now until fall semester. So I've like all summer. Damn, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, don't worry about it. No, it's like no big deal, no big deal. And I'm honestly like happy about it because I don't like school. It's not fun to be sick, but there's perks. I don't have to go to school anymore, which is awesome. But yeah, so that kind of means like for the next few months, I have a lot more free time and I want to work on streaming first of all a lot and making videos for you guys. I want to kind of dial in on my video making. No more hour-long presentation. You know what's so funny is I would be doing that like today. That presentation was supposed to be today. So, yeah. That means you have time to build this channel. That's the goal, right? So this I've been given an opportunity through negative circumstances. I got sick, but I've been given an opportunity. I might have to get a job over the summer, but aside from that, I'm pretty much free. I'm a free man until fall semester. So I want to take the opportunity to, yeah, like you guys said, grow this channel, stream, do all that. So I'm going to post a schedule. Dude, what's up? Hey, what's up? Wakonald. I don't know how to say your thing. I'm illiterate, but what's up? um, but yeah, I want to take the opportunity. I want to post up a schedule and for like the week because I know people have been complaining like my schedule is so irregular for streaming. I want to clean that up. I want to make sure everyone knows when my streams are going to be. So look forward to that. I'll finally have an actual streaming schedule and it will be a lot more frequent. I'm hoping to stream like at least 2 times a week. Hi Hiram, hope you're having a good one. Hey, thank you. Welcome on in. You guys, I gave myself another haircut and I think I hate it a lot. It just needs to be cleaned up. There's this part that needs to be fixed. I need to stop giving myself haircuts. It never ends up well. It never goes well for me. But I do it anyways. I just don't like paying $45 for haircuts. But it's like I have the money to get a haircut. Like I'm not that broke. I should just get a haircut. I'm so funny about these types of things. Like I'll spend like so much money on like random stuff. But then I'll be like, "Oh, well, I don't really want to pay for a haircut." I'm so much like my dad. Cuz my dad is like the same way. He's just like he's always cut his own hair. So funny. Maybe I'll just keep cutting my own hair and get better at it. See, chat agrees. Hair looks fine. Aw, thanks, guys. Dude, whenever I cut my hair, it looks like I did it with a knife and fork. That's exactly what I'm saying, Amber. This is how I feel. Like, there's some parts where I'm like, what? Like, what was I... Like, why did I... Like, I had the scissors in my hands. How did it end up like this? Like, I wasn't aware of, like, the monstrosities that, like, that were unfolding while I was doing it. How did this happen? It's so funny. I don't know. And the other part of me is like, I just don't really care that much because hair grows back, you know? It grows back. Like, you know, you legit have dope hair, Ima. Oh, thanks. I wasn't fishing for compliments, but thank you guys. I talk about my hair too much. It's just like I always seem to like, I don't know. It's just because I cut my own hair. I'm always like seeing the um in the webcam thing on my laptop when I'm reading the chat. I can like see my face out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, my gosh, dude. I'm not used to seeing myself this much. It's kind of funny. What are we playing today? I don't really know. I didn't really plan a game, to be honest with you, because today, like, I wanted it to be more of just like a hangout chat type stream. I do want to play some games at some point, but I don't know. I didn't really pre-plan that. I think options, and I think we do need to play some Easy Delivery Co. Um, that has been. I actually played a bit of Easy Delivery Co. while I was sick. I didn't do any of the story. I just did like pickups and drop offs, and I made a bunch of money, so that when I came on stream, I would have money to like do whatever I want. So we definitely should play some Easy Delivery Co. today. That's what I'm thinking, and then maybe some Skyrim, because I'm kind of addicted to it. Actually, I'll just show you really quick. So this is me in Skyrim. I'll just show off my character really quick. This is my weapon. This is the weapon I got right now. I just got it. I don't know if you guys have played Skyrim. What we hanging and talking about then? Just, I don't know, brother. Well, I mean, the life updates. I do want to like, man, I cannot believe it is kind of hard to believe that there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It's been so long. And I don't know. This sword is really good too. I've been enjoying this sword. Skyrim music is so peak. I know, it is so good. Just this game in general, I think, is so good. Oh, okay, wait, let me show you my character, because I tried. I tried to make him look like kind of like me. Like as much as you can with a Skyrim character creator. Only with like a beard. Like if I was like 45, this is what I imagine I would look like in Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? Predictions. So obviously Ocarina of Time remake. I'm just gonna leave this on while we talk because I like the music. So I'm not like, predictions or whatever. I'm hoping they show. You know what I'm actually hoping most? Aside from Ocarina of Time remake, that's probably like the most exciting thing for me. But I think the most exciting thing outside of an Ocarina of Time remake would be a new IP. You know? I've been seeing
See Bellathor at his store.
Hey.
He's lazy little man, but he has good stock.
I didn't ask, but thanks. More like Ocarina of Time Lego game. I will actually, like, you guys don't understand how upset I'll be. If that happens, like, I don't think it will. But if it does, okay. Yeah, that would be worst case scenario. My predictions are what Nate the Hate said, man don't miss. Well, yeah, he hasn't so far. He's been pretty accurate so far.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going to do Skyrim because everyone... Apparently, I look like I need to be talked to.
Disrespect.
I'll just go out somewhere where nobody will bother me. Also, Skyrim on Switch 2 looks really good. I really am enjoying the 60 frames. I will say that. It does baffle me that this game... How do I get out of here? I always forget. I don't know my way around this town very well because I always kind of leave, like, as soon as I'm done with the, like, certain quests you need to do here. I just came back to get Lydia because I lost Lydia, so I needed to come back and get her. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for a new IP. What do you guys think? Like, if there, I would like to see something interesting. Yeah, the loading screens. Did you see how quick that was? Sorry, this is turning into a Skyrim stream really quickly, but it won't be. Trust me. Maybe later, but not right now. But yeah, I've heard rumors that Monolith Soft, the people who make Xenoblade, have been working on a new IP. And there's, you know, been talk of that. And so I'm probably most curious about that, aside from anything Zelda related. I am curious whether they'll port Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. Elden Ring type character game. Have you not played Skyrim? If you haven't played Skyrim, and okay, now the wolves are coming. I guess we're just not doing this. Environments are great in Skyrim. Honestly, Skyrim is a 10 out of 10 game. It holds up still. Never gonna happen, but if they announce Super Mario Sunshine 2, I'd buy a Switch 2. I still haven't played Sunshine. Is Sunshine on GameCube for Switch Online? Because maybe I should play that. I've been playing Mario 3D World. I'm on the final world of that game. I know there's some bonus worlds. I don't know how much of that I'll do, at least right now. Because I kind of want to get to the Bowser's Fury section, because I've heard that's like the best. I'm going to put this on in the background, because this has like good atmosphere. Yeah, look, I have $1,000 in this game. I feel there would be extra GameCube games added to the online. I would hope so. Okay, this is nice to have on in the background. Here we go. How's the audio? Is that too loud or anything? Okay, whatever. It's probably fine. Did you start Bowser's Fury? No, I haven't yet. I've been waiting to finish the main worlds of 3D World. Like I just said, I'm almost done with, so. Okay, so what do you guys think about Elden Ring on Switch 2? Because I think it's ridiculous. Like, I'm happy Switch 2 gamers will be able to play it if they want to, but why is it $80, dude? Like, I got it for $40 new. I don't know why they're charging so much for Elden Ring. I think it's ridiculous. And it's a game key card. Who's going to pay $80 for a game key card? Of a game that was been out for like what? Few years, 3-4 years now. There's a spider on my wall. There's a little spider up on my wall. Sorry, irrelevant. Elden Ring is way too expensive on Switch 2 in my opinion. Most third-party Switch 2 games are overpriced because they never go down in price. Like even Skyrim. How is Skyrim $60 on Switch 2? I got the upgrade for 20 bucks. I still think it's kind of ridiculous to charge anything more than 10 for that game. It came out in 2011, but Bethesda needs to stop re-skinning Skyrim. It feels like Skyrim has been wearing its own corpse for so long now. They need to like put out Elder Scrolls 6. I'm tired of them re-releasing Skyrim. Don't squash it. I won't. He's just tiny. He's like one of those little jumping spiders. One of those tiny little baby ones. I saw him the other day. He was on my desk. I kind of just let him go. Because of how tiny he is. And I don't think the jumping spiders, like those little ones, can even bite you. So I'm kind of just letting him do his thing. Outer Wilds is 50% off on the eShop. Go to game. Dang, I should look at that. I've been meaning to play Outer Wilds. Should I buy Skyrim on PS4 or Switch 2? I really want to play it. Honestly, I will say, get it on Switch 2, especially right now, because I think it's like on sale. I think it's like 50 or 60% off on Switch 2 right now. And it has more content and runs better than PS4. Because it runs at 60 on Switch 2. But only, note for Skyrim, you have to go into Skyrim settings on Switch 2 and put it into performance mode, because visual mode runs like garbage. Performance mode is the only way to go. Yeah, definitely get Skyrim on Switch 2 over PS4 in my opinion. You get all the, like, you know, the new DLC. Plus you get the Hylian shield and the... I think they have that, like the Master Sword. But yeah, you're definitely going to want the 60 frames. Over 30 frames for Skyrim. Where it's such an old game, it'll kind of give you a headache to play it if you're not doing it in like a higher frame rate. At least it does for me. The older graphics and just kind of the motion and everything kind of makes my eyes hurt a little bit if I'm not playing it at a high frame rate. I second that. Get the Switch 2 version. Yeah, as much as I want to dunk on the Switch 2, some of it's like, I don't know. I would definitely get it. The only downside for getting it on the Switch 2 is they don't have a true physical version. They're doing like the Switch 2 edition of Skyrim is code in box. Okay, I want to talk about Fable for a second though too. Did you guys see the Fable game from the Xbox showcase? That looked really cool. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm really into medieval fantasy games and just content in general. So yeah, I'm really hoping. I know this probably won't happen, but I'm hoping Fable comes out on Switch 2. I'm super doubtful, but I talked about that. If you watch my video I put out yesterday, I talked about that. Whenever third-party games that look cool get announced, I'm always hoping they come to Switch 2. Because at this point, I don't have any other way to play like new games that come out. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of annoying. It's frustrating that, like, and that's what's kind of tempting me to like, like, but the problem is, okay, I don't know. I would totally get an Xbox Series X, but I need to know how much the Steam machine is going to cost first. Because I really would want a Steam machine above anything else. But I know it's like a meme. Yo, this guy's selling his Series X for 200 bucks. And he's calling it a Series S. I don't even think he knows what it's worth. Not me on Facebook Marketplace right now. Looking at, yeah, dude, wow, Xboxes are cheap. Like, you can get if I wanted just like a Series S, these things are like like 150 bucks. Some people are selling them for so cheap. Steam Machine, $900, 1,000 with a controller. That's too much. I can't drop 1,000 bucks on a Steam Machine. I cannot. I got my Switch 2 for 350 bucks. I'm not made of money, you know what I'm saying? I would obviously prefer to get a Steam Machine over an Xbox. But honestly, if it comes down to PlayStation or Xbox Series X, I think I would genuinely rather get an Xbox, because I think you can like put your own like software on the Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I don't want a Steam Machine. Jules, you don't? You were like super into that. Really? You're not about the Steam Machine anymore, Jules? Because I know we've been talking about this back and forth for like months now. You were like really excited. Last I talked to you about it, you were saying like no matter what, you wanted to get one. We desperately need innovations in RAM production to bring the cost down. Okay. You know what if I was Sega right now, I would release a new console for like 300 bucks and make just, smaller games for it. I don't know. I do think there needs to be like a cheaper competitor, because at this point, your best option is getting a Switch 2, which sucks. Like we're in a bad place right now. If the Switch 2 is your best option. Yo, Vixtendo, what's up? We're talking about how... Okay, Jules, that's kind of crazy. I'm with you, though. I'm kind of with you at this point. Like, who's gonna pay that much for a Steam machine? I know it will get bought, probably just by a lot of, like, people who have big jobs, big money, whatever. But just us, like, randos, like, who's gonna buy that? Like, college age people, whatever. Like, I can't imagine this being appealing to anybody in my age group who doesn't have that much money. What did you think of the Persona 6 reveal? It looked sick. And that one I'm pretty sure will go to Switch 2 day one. If I had to guess. Unless they made some kind of shady deal with Xbox. But yeah, honestly, I'm way more interested in buying an Xbox nowadays than a PlayStation or... Yeah, what? Okay, hold on. Yeah, this dude is selling his Series X for $200. He's saying, in great condition, only mildly used, selling because I don't use it and it just takes up space. Don't have cords or anything, hence the low price. And he thinks it's a Series S. Should I tell him? Should I be like, dog, this is a Series X. It's a white Series X. So maybe he just doesn't know that they make a white version. I mean, Revival is coming to the Switch too, yes, so count out Persona 6. Yo, I might buy this. A Series X for $200. It doesn't have any cables, but like that's an easy fix. Like if I'm not mistaken, like the tall like square tower looking ones, those are the Series X, right? Like am I tripping? Am I losing it? Cuz he's saying it's a Series S for $200. I don't know how nobody's bought it yet. I just sent him a message. That's so funny. I'm on Facebook on stream right now. That's so funny. Dang, y'all are saying do it. Maybe I will. I'm super tempted because you know I do really want to play. Man, there was just some really good announcements at that Xbox showcase. Like I was really impressed, genuinely. When I found out like Asha Sharma or whatever her name is, when I found out that she was like an AI person and she was gonna be in charge of Xbox, I thought for sure, I'm like, it's over. Xbox is over. Like they're cooked. But now I'm seeing they're not developing any AI software for the Xbox anymore. They're cleaning up their act. They're putting out games. Okay, I just looked up all the major reveals at the Xbox showcase. Call of Duty, I don't care about. Clockwork Revolution looked interesting. Spyro, I've never played Spyro. Persona 6 is a for sure. I want to like look into that more. I need to finish Persona 5. Castlevania Belmont's Curse. Okay, that game looked cool, but is it just me? I feel like I'm not that interested in like Metroidvanias as much as I would like to. Maybe I just need to find a good one. Let's see, I'm just scrolling through these. The limited edition Xbox looks super cool. Oh my gosh, I swear, the transparent Xboxes, those are so cool. They're so cool. Man, they're really like making a comeback. Like at least they have the potential to. I think Xbox could for sure make like an actual comeback if they like follow through on these games and like do some how do I explain this? If the rollouts for these games go well, this could actually be like a big deal for Xbox. I just came in after eating a butt ton of sushi. Hey, good for you, 222. That sounds great. Welcome in. Yeah, I want to play Hollow Knight. I do want to find one that clicks with me because I'm really like fascinated by the concept of Metroidvanias. Crazy Taxi looks sick. I for sure would want to play Crazy Taxi. That one's going to Switch too though, so I'm trying to like look for games that would convince me to buy this Series X right now. Fable, definitely. I mean, it's a Series X, so like it's gonna run modern games way better than a Switch 2. What else we got? Join Us looked like a really interesting, like weird game. It's like the cult game. That looked weird. That looked like Midsummer. What game is in the background? This is Easy Delivery Co. I put it on for the music. The Magician Lake game did look cool. That was like a weird, like I was kind of like surprised. at how good that looked. The Plague Tale game, Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy, whatever that game is. I need to go play more Plague Tale games, but this one looked a lot more combat focused, and I thought that was cool. Gears of War. I've never played Gears of War. I can't say it looks that exciting to me. Yeah, honestly pretty good. Great presentation. I think Fable was the most interesting looking one to me from the Xbox showcase. I'm super stoked about here's another one that would convince me to buy an Xbox is Gen Atlas. I don't know if that's coming to Switch too. I kind of doubt it. Maybe it would. It's going to Xbox and PlayStation, so they're definitely not afraid of doing multi-plat for this game. But I'm gonna keep selling you on this Series X. If this guy texts me back, I might have to go get it. I don't know if I'll have a choice. That's just too good of a deal. Truly. He posted it 8 weeks ago. I can't believe no one's bought it yet. That would kind of... Because the only other Series X I'm seeing on here is... Oh, what? $450, $600. There's a Series S that looks like it's been dragged through the mud for $160. That's honestly not a terrible option either. Obviously, the Series X would be preferred. Cause wait, isn't the Series S only digital? That kind of sucks. I don't like all digital consoles. I've been hearing people say that there might be an all digital Switch too. I think that's stupid. I would hate that. Hi, Hiram. Hey, what's up? Amy Ross. Welcome in. I love my Series X. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. I feel like a big reason why Xbox has been so unappealing is not because they're Xbox. It's just because of what they've been doing, obviously. But I think now that they're actually putting out games and they have it's a good system, Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the Xbox Series X is the most powerful console out right now. Maybe it's late to be buying a Series X because the generation is kind of wrapping up a little bit. But I feel like from my understanding. Yo, it's backwards compatible all the way back that far? Ooh, this is selling me. This is selling me. They're getting back to the plot. Agreed. It really does seem that way. I thought it was bold of them to put, what was it, Gears of War as an exclusive. That was super cool. I really thought that was cool. I think they need more bold moves like that. Hi Hiram, I remember you mentioned you made music and I was wondering what kind of genre you make. I don't know how to like put it into a genre. I mean, I know that sounds so pretentious, like, oh, my music doesn't fit into a genre. But, like, it is kind of like, you know, maybe a mixture of like pop, rock, lo-fi vibes. Maybe that's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I maybe like, I just can't imagine buying a Series X new. That just would never happen. But if I could get one for a really good deal, like this $200 one, that is, I'm struggling to believe this is even real. Like, it looks in good condition. And the guy said, it's like, oh yeah, minimal use. I don't have cables. I don't use it, it just takes up space. But he thinks it's a Series S. It was posted 2 months ago, and I don't know how anyone hasn't bought it yet. Maybe they did, and he just never took the listing down, but I texted him. So we'll find out. Okay. Well, okay, so this Nintendo Direct, I want to talk about Dusk Bloods for a second, a little bit. I'm curious about Dusk Bloods because how many of you in the chat right now who own a Switch 2 are interested in playing the Dusk Bloods? Let's do a poll actually, because those are fun. Or maybe, let's say, even if you don't have a Switch 2, answer this. Like, is Dusk Bloods interesting to you? You know, what's up, Lil Purple Diff? Okay. Are you interested in the Dusk Bloods? I'm very curious because the game looks cool. I gotta be honest with you, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot by making it multiplayer, a multiplayer game. If they would have made like a shorter single player experience that was like, I don't know, more akin to the style of like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, that type of thing. Maybe it was like a 20-30 hour game. They call it the Dusk Bloods, and there's multiplayer elements. I think that would have been far more appealing. Far more appealing. I don't know why From Software has been so insistent on making multiplayer games. Because I personally feel like From Software gamers, I don't feel like they care about multiplayer games. Is that crazy to say? Am I the only one who feels that way? Yeah, so it's made by the people who made the Souls games. Yeah, it's mandatory multiplayer. It's an online multiplayer game, as far as I'm aware. I think you can do local, like with friends, like you can make teams or whatever, and you could just play on your own, but I think like I don't understand, like, I wanted to be excited about Elden Ring Night Rain. I just couldn't. I like Elden Ring. I like Dark Souls. I liked Sekiro when I played a little bit of it. I want to play Bloodborne. Like, I'm fascinated by these games, but I'm struggling to understand the appeal for Bloodborne. Or not Bloodborne, the Dusk Bloods. The aesthetic of it looks insane. It looks so good. The game looks so cool. Oh my gosh. What do we have here? The car's like glitching. The tire went through the back of the... That was insane. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, tell me if I'm wrong. Like, tell me, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? I like single player more. Yeah, me too. Like, I think this game... I think the Duskbloods would... I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, I think maybe was that Nintendo's idea? Were they like, hey, make a multiplayer game for us? Because we have game chat now and we're all about multiplayer games. And we want to get on all this live service business. You know, it may that kind of seems like something Nintendo might do. They might be like, oh, make us a multiplayer Souls game. Because this is a exclusive. Did Nintendo pay them to like make this game for them? Did they like, was this kind of Nintendo's like, did they go to From Software and say, hey, make us a FromSoft game that's multiplayer? I don't know, it just seems like weird. Maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but it just kind of seems like a little out of character for From Software to care so much about multiplayer games. They've always been about multiplayer in their games, but they've always been like primarily single player experiences, you know? Okay, so that's how I feel about Duskbloods. I'm sure we'll see that at the Direct. I'm not gonna be negative about Duskbloods yet. I'm gonna have to wait and see more before I start, you know. I don't know. Before I make any more comments about the Duskbloods, all I'm saying right now is when it first got announced, I was like so stoked. And then I realized it was multiplayer and I could not help myself but be like really disappointed. I think, and I know I'm not the only one who felt that way because I was looking at the chat and I watched videos about it. Anyways, but I'm curious. I'm willing to wait and see how it pans out. Next thing I want to talk about is a Luigi's Mansion game. I'm wondering if they'll do like a Luigi's Mansion 4. My biggest thing with this Direct is I feel like they need to have some big new game that isn't Ocarina of Time remake. Because I, like, as somebody who owns a Switch 2 and is curious about the future of the games for this console, Ocarina of Time remake is exciting, but I want to see like more, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what more they have to offer for this console for the next year. And I feel like they owe it to people to kind of convince them. I feel like they need to start convincing people of their console and why they need to buy it and why. So I think, I don't know, Luigi's Mansion 4 would be a contender maybe for this fall. I think that'd be cool. Fire Emblem, we know about that. I want to play Three Houses so I can get caught up, because apparently somebody was telling me excuse me. Somebody was telling me that the new Fire Emblem was like a sequel to Three Houses. Hey, what game is this? This is Easy Delivery Co. We're kind of just screwing around and talking about game announcements. Either way, though, like, such a big week for game announcements. It's hard to be like, it'll be hard to be disappointed if the Nintendo Direct sucks, because of how many cool games got announced this week. But ultimately, I'm most interested in this Direct of all the other announcements or like showcases this week, because that is the platform I own. I don't know. If they put out a Twilight Princess port, I will not buy it unless it comes with unless it comes with the Wind Waker. You know, because I just played Twilight Princess with the Dusk PC port. I felt that was like a really good way to play it, and I think I would be like, I would not be very interested in buying Twilight Princess quite yet. If I don't know, unless it comes with the Wind Waker. I want Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake on Switch 2. That would be cool. I would not be as excited about that because they already exist on PS4 and I have that. So I want to see a new Monolith game. I did talk about that. I'm hoping Monolith gets a new game, like a new. I want to see. Okay, so my hopes are something that surprises me, something I'm not expecting would be cool. Something we haven't seen already with the leaks and the rumors would be cool. Ocarina of Time remake, obviously. I think another thing I'm really hoping for is to see just what, I don't know, see what Monolith Soft has been cooking up. Because I've been becoming increasingly more interested in their work as I've been watching them and their output. Okay, actually, let's not do a job right now. Let's go buy. Let's go do this main quest goal. Or actually, should we go? Let's go get the fishing rod first. Wait, it says purchase the fishing rod from the depot in Fishing Town. Okay. I have an exam tomorrow and it's getting late here, so bye. Hey, good luck on your exam. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Okay, wait, is it gonna show me on my map where to go? I guess I know how to get to Fishing Town, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's hard to say specifically what I really want from this direct. I just want to see games. I just want to see good games. I want to see them give me a reason to be excited about owning a Switch 2. And I'm not, like, to me, Switch 2 editions aren't enough. Third parties aren't enough. I want them to give me announcements that I know I can only get on my Switch 2. That's why I'm saying Resident Evil would be cool to see. But it's like I can get that other places. Like, I want to see announcements for things I can't get anywhere else. I have reasons to feel validated in buying a Switch 2. I don't think that's a crazy ask, you know? This has been my new tactic, by the way. I haven't been using the roads at all. And look, it works out pretty well. Honestly, I'll be happy with get the Fire Emblem release date and Resident Evil Remake Trilogy. Kingdom Hearts ports would be fun win for me. Other than that, I have really low expectations. I think it's good to keep low expectations because first off, it's Nintendo. Second off, you just never know with these like game announcement shows, no matter who they're from. Wait, I thought I could run over trees. Okay, there we go. You just never know how they're gonna go. And I don't know. They're almost always disappointing in some way if you have high expectations. It's hard not to have high expectations right now, just because for me the first year of Switch 2 has been kind of like dry. So I don't know. I'm trying to keep my expectations in check, but I'm also like, if they don't bring some good games, I'll be like, oh well, maybe Switch 3. You know, maybe Switch 3 will have some games. I think honestly though, if we get Ocarina of Time remake, if that's real, I think that'll be enough to make me happy. Obviously, I want more than that, but it'll be hard to not feel like perfectly satisfied with just the Ocarina of Time remake. Like that'll be exciting enough for me. Look how loaded I am. $1,993. I could buy a Steam machine. Switch 3. Yeah, I don't want to see the Switch 3. I don't want the Switch 3 to exist. I hope they don't ever make a Switch 3. I hope they make a completely new idea. Zeal Animations, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the concept of a Switch 3, it's baffling. It would be like so out of touch for them to make a Switch 3. I don't care. They need to move on from the Switch. I was already kind of like disappointed that they did a Switch 2. I was kind of hoping they would have done, because you can pack a lot more power. Like, okay, let me just put my words together properly. If you have, let's say you took all the hardware inside of a Switch 2 and put it in a bigger box, like the way Xbox and PlayStation do, you can get it to do a lot more things. You can push the hardware further because you're not so worried about, you know, the battery, the fans, all that type of stuff. You don't have to worry about that. You can put a fan in there, right? You can push the hardware a lot further if it's not in like a tablet form, I guess is what I'm saying. So it's kind of annoying. And I guess that's just the cost. Like, if you love having a handheld device, then I don't know. It might be worth it to sacrifice. Easy Mart. This isn't... I need to go to the Easy Depot. That is like the sacrifice they made, you know, hardware for like hardware capacity for portability. Personally, I would rather them go back to doing separate handhelds that are smaller and cheaper and go and make another home console that's like more, you know, powerful, I guess. That's me. I know a lot of people don't feel that way. A lot of people really like the Switch and its handheld capabilities. For me, I could take it or leave it. I enjoy playing handheld, but not to the point where I'd like want a Switch 3. I'm talking about this too much. Doesn't matter. Where am I supposed to go right now? Wait, purchase the ice chain. What, did I not just do that? Oh, I did. Okay, we're good. Head to the factory. Well, I need to get the... Where's Fishing Town? Or where's the depot in Fishing Town? I'd honestly like to see a Nintendo return to have home console and handheld. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think things would be. I think most of the fans would agree with that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that. Maybe that's just me and the world I live in. But I'm a big fan of like the little handhelds. Like I've made a lot of 3DS videos, obviously. I really like Nintendo's handhelds. They're super cool. It is kind of weird that they've abandoned that. Like it makes sense. The Switch was a really good idea. The 4DS. I think they just need to like they just need something new. Honestly, at this point I don't even really care what it is. I'm just tired of seeing Switch. I'm over it. The depot, is this it? Low energy. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the Nintendo Direct at 4 a.m. my time. Is that insane of me? The NPCs in this game are tweaking. Wait, do I have coffee powder? I'd be more excited about Wii U 2. To be honest with you, than a Switch 3. Call me crazy. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for me. And somehow I'm crazy enough to be doing that. I just think it would be fun to stream the Direct. And like I said, I'm not in school anymore, so it's kind of the unemployed life for me at the moment. The 40S, like they just do everything for you. The games just play themselves. Okay, head to the factory just west of Mountain Town. It's cool, we're progressing the story. 4 a.m. is insane, I know, it is, it's ridiculous, it's stupid, I should not be doing it. But I'm gonna, and you know why I'm gonna do it? First reason, I want to hang out with you guys. On stream. I want to watch it with you guys. I want to experience it with you guys. I think it'd be the most fun to watch it with you guys than to watch it by myself. Second reason is I just can't sleep through it. I want to see if there's an Ocarina of Time remake. If there's not, I honestly won't surprise me. But if there is one, I'm gonna want to see it like right when it happens. You know? I don't want to wake up and see a bunch of YouTubers on my homepage talking about it and see, like, thumbnails with the artwork on it. I want it, the first time for me to see it, I want it to be on the presentation. I'm not trying to have it spoiled by some dumb YouTubers posting it everywhere. It's hard to sleep when you know there's a party going on. Exactly. And I never do this kind of stuff. Like, I never wild out and stay up late, and it's a big event. Like, it's a big deal. Like, whatever. I think it'll be fun. Maybe I'll... Oof, throwing shade now. Yeah, no shade, no shade. That was no shade. I was... I do just not want to see that. Wait. West of Mountain Town. Which way is west? Okay, this way. Yeah, no disrespect to my fellow YouTubers. I'll probably do the same thing. What do you guys think? Would you like to see a video of me talking about the Ocarina of Time remake, like the art style, like looking at the trailer? Is that something that's interesting to you guys? The glasses are fire. Hey, thank you. Maiden failure, I think. Thank you for that. I always feel weird wearing my glasses because I normally don't wear them, but when I play games I have to. We'll call this Ocarina of Time reaction / Okay, I just made a poll. I keep making polls because they're fun. And since I can't like hear all of you guys talk, some of you guys are lurkers, you know, you don't want to put in chat, but you'll do a poll. And so that's why I do the polls. You're too busy to type in chat. You're working, you're eating, whatever, doing your thing. But you will do a little typey type or a little clicky click on the poll. I feel you, but they look good. Trust. Ah, thanks. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, I do feel weird in my glasses sometimes. I feel like they're just like, I don't know. I don't think they look bad. I just think they definitely make me look more nerdy than when I don't have them on. If that makes sense. Factory. Yo, whoops, I just ran into my homie. You guys, this is cool. We're moving through the story. You've got the ice chains. Good. It's a straight shot to the factory. You'll need some speed. A radio once you're inside. My programming doesn't... So wait, is everybody a robot? What's going on? It feels like everyone's a robot. Okay, wait, he said top up on energy. Can I not use his fire to make... Whatever, I'll make my own fire. I like his little song. This is one of the songs that play over the radio. That's what he's humming. Interesting. I'm fascinated by this game and like the lore, like what's happening. What am I even doing? Why am I going into this factory? I thought this was a chill game. Is there some kind of big conspiracy in this? It seems that way. Okay, yeah, so you guys want to see an Ocarina of Time video. That'd be cool. I'm excited about that. I want to do 2 videos this week. Maybe this would be, I don't know, too much. It depends. Okay, it depends on how good the direct is. But I would potentially want to make another video where I talk about, like, my top favorite announcements of the direct and, like, my least favorite parts of the direct. Where, like, if, like, some dumb stuff happens, I'll talk about that. And some awesome stuff happens, I'll talk about that. Just, like, I don't know. That could be a fun video. I just have so much free time now. I might as well be making, like, a lot of videos, right? And then also another video I might make either this week or next week is a tour of my setup. Like a gaming setup tour. A gaming streaming setup tour. I've been seeing other YouTubers do that, and they look fun. I will watch every video ever. That's hilarious. Thank you, Noctis. I'll try not to make any stupid videos then. Are you sure every video? Like, what if I make a video being like... I don't know. I can't even think of any stupid ideas right now. 10 reasons why Nintendo should sponsor my videos. This is scary. I'm being chased by ice right now. Also, why is... Oh, yeah, we made it. We made it. That was epic. That was epic. Why are we doing the dirty deeds of this guy? He's like, I'll radio you once you get into the factory. What's going to be in the factory? I'm scared. Look how scary this looks. That's like, that is freaky looking. That's like uncanny. Is anyone else getting like freaked out by this right now? This game looks like a pixel horror game. They should make a horror game in this art style. Like in this, that would be sick. Very abstract. Yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I think a horror game, like a spooky game in this art style would be so cool. If I were to make a video game, that's what it would be. Also, okay, this is kind of unrelated to video games, but did anybody go watch Obsession? That movie? I went and saw it last weekend. Okay. Leave? I'm officially spooked. Okay, wait. I'll use my radio as a light. Or wait, I have a lighter. Low-key, the radio is like just as good. This is too creepy right now. Do you copy? Great. Try to find a control center. Literally just watched Obsession. It had me on the edge of my seat and staying single forever. That movie ruined my life. It was that traumatized me. Because my wife... I never got your name. I'm sorry for all this. When he started up, I really thought Seb had come back. Who's this Seb guy they keep talking about? The music is great right now, by the way. Okay, I'll leave it on this because I like this music and I want to talk about Obsession for a second. every gaming video. Also, Nintendo gives out game codes to streamers and YouTubers sometimes. I don't know how you'd sign up for it, though. I don't know if I'm big enough to get a code from Nintendo. Not seen it, but I'm aware of it. I really want to watch it. It's a fantastic movie. It's a really good movie. It's scary though, I will say. I hope everyone enjoys the direct tomorrow. Thanks, Jules. Yeah, if you guys want to show up, I'll be streaming it. If you want to hang out with me during the direct, I'll totally be here. I really, not for me. Yeah, honestly, it's... We're getting the lore right now. Sorry, I keep jumping around. Seems like EasyCo really has shut down cloud computed agents for good. So they are robots. If I'm not mistaken. This is getting intense, you guys. The music is building up too. I gotta be real with you guys. I think this might be one of my favorite games I've played this year. I've really enjoyed this game. Is it gory? Yes. It is. But maybe not quite as gory as other horror movies. But it is still, yes, pretty gory. There are some scenes that are pretty, like, crazy. There's one in particular that is, like, seared into my mind. For life. Seb and I were friends. Good friends. They were a little rigid around the edges. This is getting deep. If you're on about the car scene, that also scarred me too. The car scene is what I first thought of. That scared me so bad. That was probably the scariest part of the movie, except for like the climax, like the very end where he goes home and she's there. And I don't want to spoil the movie or anything. Am I going the wrong way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I fell off a cliff and died. Whoops. But yeah, the car scene was traumatizing. But then also, yeah, when he goes home and she's freaking out. And the body, I don't want to spoil it, but Amy, you know what I'm talking about? Like from the car scene. And then when they go back home and you see in the corner like of the room, I don't know if you noticed this, it wasn't like shown very clearly, but you see the body. Yikes. That messed me up. That messed me up. After Seb shut down, all I wanted to do was join them. Who is Seb, a person? Or a robot? Or... Yo, he's gonna reboot all the storekeepers? Because they've been glitching out. They've been all weird. Which one do I do? Should I reboot? Reboot the SD? I don't know what to do. Hydropower. Operational. Turbines. Status okay. Should I shut down the hydro dam? You guys, I don't know what to do. This is a lot of pressure. Yeah, that moment took... Oh, yeah, that movie was so scary. This game is so good, Jules. Okay, you guys gotta help me figure out what to do. SD units. He told me he wanted me to reboot them. Should I just do that? I'm gonna do it. Some personality may be lost. Okay, wait, let's go look at this. I don't know, am I killing them? Shut down hydro dam. All shopkeepers will shut down. Should I? Oh, okay, so I have a choice. I can shut them down or reboot them. I feel like I should just reboot them, right? Because that's what he told me to do. And he knows more than me, right? Maybe. He seems like a nice guy. I'm gonna reboot. Have an easy day. Do you copy? Looks like you didn't need my help after all. You've brought our friends peace for now. I'm the only one who will ever know. What? This is crazy. I'll look after them with great care. It just doesn't feel right keeping them like this. Keeping them in this... I can't really read that very well. There has to be another way. Is that the end of the game? That was the end of the game. You rebooted yourself, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Like, you missed a lot. Should I go shut it down? Oh, whoops. This is dark. I'm kind of scared to go shut everything down. But I don't know. I feel like we need to know. I feel like we need to know. Whoops. I'll rewatch later. Well, I mean, you'll see right now what's about to happen. I guess there's like 2 different endings. We did the reboot ending, but there's a shutdown ending. And I feel like, was this like a bad ending if we do this? What a chill game. So chill. It's so good. I highly recommend this to anybody who's curious about it. Very fun. This genuinely actually might be one of my favorite games I've played this year. Even like the wording of like, you know, when you click leave, I feel like that's like messaging, you know? Like you're leaving the world, I guess. You're leaving the world behind. He's not calling me on the walkie-talkie this time. Dang, is he good? Is this like a new game plus in order to like get him to talk? Would I need to go through the entire like story again or something? Or is there like a post game or I don't know. Fascinating game. Is anyone else on the edge of their seat right now? I'm so curious about what's gonna happen. Are you excited for the Zelda movie, by the way? I low-key fear they're going to make it to Breath of the Wild. I am kind of concerned about it. I just hope it doesn't feel like a big mainstream, big budget Hollywood kind of disaster movie. I hope it feels respectful to Zelda. I hope it feels like a fantasy game. Like Lord of the Rings type style, you know, and feel. Like more serious in tone rather than just like silly, goofy. And there's a million ways it could go wrong. So yeah, I am kind of concerned about it, but overall, like, whatever. If it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned that he hasn't called me on the walkie-talkie yet. Oh yeah, it just shuts you down. That's so weird. So what? So weird. And what's this train all about? Because they make a really big point of this train. You know, it's in the front cover right here. And you see it all the time when you're driving around. What is the purpose of this train? What I'm so confused. I'm so curious. Well, great game. It feels like an empty way to end it, but it is what it is. The fact Link and Zelda look like kids concerns me a bit. Why does that concern you? I think that's good because, I mean, in all Zelda games, they've always been kids, right? Like, the oldest Link we have, I'm pretty sure, is in his 20s, and that's in Tears of the Kingdom. In all the other ones, they're teenagers. And in Ocarina of Time, you could argue he's even younger. He's like a child. Like Child Link at the beginning of the game. There's adult Link and Child Link, and he's like really little at the beginning. So I don't know. I don't think there's any problem with like the characters from my angle. Why do you feel that way? As in they made oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. Make it more of like a kids adventure type game. Yeah, dumb it down. I see what you mean. That would suck. That would turbo suck. Yeah, okay, I get you now. Some yak, you missed the actual, like, there was a more interesting ending. The reboot ending was more interesting. If you want to, you can go back and watch it. I would recommend it. Oh, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Turbos suck. I like saying that. I feel kind of like I don't know what to do with my life now after after that game. That was a really good game. Okay. Well, we've been live for about an hour and 45 minutes. I do want to take a break in a minute and go get some food because I haven't eaten yet today. But I do want to play for a little longer. Maybe we'll have to play some Skyrim. I'm really grateful I played that game because it's rare when I find games like that I like truly enjoy on that level. And like I'm fascinated by that. I thought that was a great game. I'm so grateful for Skyrim too. This game has like gorgeous music and atmosphere. But this game has been saving my life while I've been sick. Okay, wait. I'm supposed to go. I think to Winterhold right now. I haven't been there yet, so I'm gonna have to walk. I guess I could walk from here. Yo, Lydia, do not get involved in this. Okay, I guess we're doing this. I love stealing people's money. I like how the games you played so far have been games I've enjoyed. Do you like Tunic, A Short Hike, and Easy Delivery Co? We have similar taste. Okay, wait, some of you guys were recommending games that were similar to A Short Hike and Easy Delivery Co. Remind me what those are. Because I want to start looking for more games to play. I do want to stream Star Fox when it comes out. Later this month. I pre-ordered it. Oh no, there's a dragon. A dragon. So yeah, Star Fox, I'll be playing that at the end of this month when it comes out. But before then, I'm wondering if there's like a... Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, wait, we need... I think I have a... Wait, Dragonbane. Let's use this. I hate when they just hover like this. I wish he would come down on the ground so I could actually fight him. Oh gosh. No, come down here, come down here. Okay, fine, I'll have to get a bow. Oh, now you land on the ground. Great. Whoops. That is one thing they need to clean up with this game. Always, okay, pro tip about Skyrim. Always hit their wings, because then they can't fly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they don't fly as much if you hit their wings. Nice. Good job, Lydia. Holding too much, Lydia.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my friend?
How can I serve you, my Thane? Hold some of this junk. Because I don't want to. I enjoy when you do chill streams to Wii Sports and games like that too. I want to do more streams like that. Wow, this is really loud.
You lead, I'll follow.
Nice. I always get scared to fight the dragons because like I get killed fighting them a lot and it's annoying. I should have quick saved. That's another annoying thing about Skyrim. I don't like games when you have to like manually save. Like I know this game will automatically save like if you go in and out of doors or whatever. But I don't like how you have to like sometimes I'll like forget to manually save when I'm just out wandering around and then I get killed and I have to go and redo the whole freaking area. Just a crater right there. I love me a good like medieval fantasy game, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, is there a fight over here I can get myself in? Yo, what do you want? Wait, actually I don't want to use this sword.
That's your best, huh?
What do you mean that's my best? You just got killed. Yeah, I love Skyrim, Jules. This game is so good. Admittedly, I'm not like the most knowledgeable of Skyrim. But I really like playing it. Like I know I've kind of missed out on Skyrim a little bit because it's been out for so long, and I'm like not that, you know, deep in the game. What do we have here? Always gotta snag the arrows and the gold. What are you guys doing?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Need something?
What is this guy selling? I really want to watch your 4 a.m. stream. I'm in the UK. Do you know what time it'll be for me? Let me check. It'll be 3 p.m. for you, I think. That's just what Google said. I don't know if that's like... Oh, I can buy this reindeer. That costs a lot of gold. I didn't even look how much.
Take care now.
I should have just stole it. That was stupid. Well, I got this reindeer. See you, Lydia. I think it's so funny how Lydia just has to chase me while I'm on this reindeer. So, I don't... Okay, here's something I don't know about Skyrim. Dawnstar. This looks like a pretty decent place. I would never want to live here, though. It's too cold. I always think about, like, when I go to the towns in Skyrim, I'm like, oh, would I want to live here? Where's the path? Why did I buy this reindeer? I know I have the gold for it, but I did not need to buy this. Also, I don't know where I'm gonna keep this. Let's look at the map. So we need to go all the way out over here. I'm not sure how a guy is supposed to get over here. Oh, dang. I feel like the better way would have been to take this path around here. Dang it. That's silly of me. That probably would have been the better way to go. I don't even know if there's a path to get over here from here.
Who do you think we're threatening with our old world?
Come on, Lydia. Keep up. I feel so bad writing this. Yeah, this was stupid that I bought this reindeer. Because I don't know anything about Skyrim. Where am I supposed to keep this thing? Am I just supposed to, like, leave it out here? That was a waste of money. Joke's on me for buying the reindeer. I genuinely should have just stole that. What was I thinking? Let's ask any of these guys.
I don't buy all that talk about ship captains having to be by inheritance, as my men are fond of saying.
I want this guy to
Can't
take
blame her.
me
My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly
to
as
that
she ran the
place.
house. I've been trying to find new areas of business. trying to
Hell yeah, I
get
work
some
at Forest so I can watch the stream for a bit. Unfortunately, work gets in the way. Hey, it's a 50-minute presentation, so you'll probably make the whole thing.
Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happens. If you're not afraid of
You know what? I'm not
exploring,
interested.
I'll pay good gold to get those salts.
Not interested, bro. I just want you to
inherited
take
the
me.
ship when my mother passed away. Spent her life
Just wanted you to take me to Winterhold, but I guess that's not your vibe, so. Yeah, look how good this looks with the 60 frames. It's so funny. Where's Lydia? She's all the way back there. Chase me, Lydia. Okay, well, I'm gonna fast travel because I don't want to ride my freaking... Okay, yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to... Is there any stables? Okay, let's go to Windhelm Stables right here. Maybe we can steal a horse and take it all the way up here. Oh, it fast traveled me with the horse. Or the... Is there somebody I can talk to? Can I, like... Or wait, can this guy take me? Yo, I didn't mean to do that.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go?
Winterhold,
Time and
yes.
back, and we'll be off.
Shame it isn't Rudolph, you could just fly. How crazy would that be?
The safest way to travel. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole...
I don't know how long I'll actually play Skyrim. Okay, we made it to Winterhold. I'm supposed to go over here. You know what I kind of want to play right now, actually?
Smells all day.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that
Gods gave you two hands. You use them both for your
This
weapons.
couple
I can
freaking
respect that.
arguing. Come here,
I'll sell
lady.
just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? All right then.
Wait.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Crazy.
Until next time.
This is a really cool... Wow, look at that castle over there.
What do you need?
bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Fine. What if I just go anyways? Castle of Winterhold. Requires key. That sucks. Okay, but I do want to play. I kind of want to play Mario Kart right now, Loki. Because I was thinking about it the other day, and I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time. Do you open presets on the beach like Australians? Oh wait, what's Christmas like? We do not open presents on the beach. At least I don't. Dang, my Switch 2 is so hot right now. Do you hear that? From playing Skyrim. Hey, at least I know the fan's working. That gets pretty intense running Skyrim. But yeah, Christmas in Hawaii is really fun because wait, why is it? Okay, there we go. It's warm. The only thing that sucks about Christmas in Hawaii is how many tourists are here. You know what I'm saying? It does kind of suck to live in a place that gets so much like tourist attention during the holidays. Other than that, it's really fun. Because I realized, okay, about Mario Kart. Honestly, I don't care to play anyone except for the penguin. What's the one I normally do? I like this one. I wanted like 100% the Grand Prix. Because I'm kind of OCD about Mario Kart games. If I'm going to buy them, I feel like I need to at least 100% the Grand Prix, you know what I'm saying? Yo, okay, there we go. Also, I haven't played this in a long time. I feel like the last time I actually played it was on stream. The one thing that sucks about trying to 100% Mario Kart, like the Grand Prix or whatever, is sometimes it's just ridiculous. Like, you know, you'll do the 150 a bunch of times in a row and you just can't win because some stupid thing keeps happening. Like, you get blue shelled like 4 times in a row. It becomes kind of ridiculous. Like, I'm in first place now, but like by the end of this, like something dumb always manages to happen. It feels weird that we're like, you know, nearly 12 hours away from a direct. Potentially 12 hours away from seeing Ocarina of Time remake. That's pretty crazy to think about. That's a big deal. Is anyone else feeling that, or is that just me? Like feeling kind of just like, I don't know, the excitement. I'm stoked. You know what I want to do today? I want to go get some snacks for the stream tonight. I just joined. What were we talking about? We're talking about how exciting it is that the Ocarina of Time remake is like tomorrow, or like today, like in 12 hours, potentially. There's a direct going on at 4 in the morning for my time. And we're going to be streaming it here if you want to come. And we're just talking about how crazy it is that we could potentially be seeing like Ocarina of Time remake. I'm dying to know. Honestly, if it's not real, I would not be surprised. What I will be surprised, like what does kind of get my curiosity churning more than anything, is what the art style will be for this remake. Because I'm kind of inclined to believe that it will be more realistic, just because the Star Fox one was realistic. Like maybe they wanted to use the same engine or like follow the same framework. Like both of them were like N64 games, and their original kind of like vision for both of those games was to be more realistic. So maybe they would want to keep that going with the remakes. And it's fascinating to think about, like what they would do in a situation like that. Because there's also another part of me that's like, oh, maybe they'll make it cel shaded and make it look like Breath of the Wild or something, which kind of would not be like as exciting in my opinion. I would hope they would do at least like either a new art style or something kind of like realistic looking to make it look like faithful to the original but just new. But what do you guys think? What are your guys' thoughts? Like what art style would you think would look best on the Ocarina of Time remake? That's like my feelings on it. I definitely think they should do something more realistic, because that was kind of their original goal with the N64 version. That was the original vision. Worst case scenario is it's a Lego game. Lego Ocarina of Time. I've heard some people saying that. That would be like insanely... I would honestly rather them not even put it out, like, than put a Lego version. I'd play it and I'd stream it because it'd be funny. But I would also hate it. You think Star Fox style would be best? I know a lot of people would disagree with you. I'm in the camp of people who thinks the Star Fox 64 remake looks cool. Am I the only one who feels that way? They won't waste graphical power on cel shading, pretty sure. Well, okay, here's another question. Do you think it'll be on Switch 1 and Switch 2? Because I'm with you. I'm kind of like... I'm feeling like, oh, they'll probably want to, put out something that shows off the hardware. I don't know how you yap and stay in first place. Honestly, I feel like I race better when I'm talking. I can kind of just go into the flow state. I'm the same with like Elden Ring. I feel like I fight bosses better when I'm like yapping, because then I'm not thinking about the road as much. I'm not like getting stressed or like feeling the intensity of the race. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, talking. See, I do not like these 3-lap tracks. This was their biggest like failure, I think. One of their biggest failures was making this Mario Kart game open world. I think that was like such a misguided decision. I just want to go into the next race. I don't like racing to the next race because it's just more opportunities to get like not first, if that makes sense. Oh, get back here. You will pay for that. That was so annoying. Well, I guess your placement on these 3-lap tracks don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, now we're in first. Bye, Amy. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you at the direct if you show up, if you're able to. I'm super excited to stream that. You know what I'm gonna have to do though, because I live with my wife obviously, is I'm gonna have to move my streaming setup out to the living room temporarily so she can sleep. She told me, she's like, oh no, you can just stream in here. I'm like, you're out of your mind. I'm not streaming while you're sleeping. She's so good. She's so sweet. But I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So I'm gonna move the streaming setup out to the living room so I can do my thing while she sleeps. At first I was like, no, I guess I just won't stream it because it's too late, but then I had that idea to just move everything out of the living room. I say everything, it's like a microphone, a webcam, and my laptop. See, what is this? What is this? What is this? Second place at the last second. For what? For what reason? Like, I did not make any mistakes. And now I got to redo the whole thing because my score is messed up. Oh, it's maddening. I've heard a lot about the Switch 2, but do you think it's worth it? If you like to play Nintendo games, then yes, it is worth it. But if you don't like to play Nintendo games, if you're more of a third-party guy, if you're more of like a... I mean, I'm just saying there's better options. But honestly, at this point, is there like... Let's do a different one because I don't like doing them twice in a row. Yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about it. It's the cheapest console out there right now. It's probably the cheapest way to play like games, like the third-party releases. So I'd say, I guess it's worth it. Like, that's maybe like, it just depends on you, you know. If you're about the budget life and you like Nintendo games, then I think it's perfect for you. I say budget life, it's about to be $500. That is not a budget console. But it is going to be cheaper than all the other ones, so. The next cheapest option is PlayStation at $650, so. And there's fun games, like, we're getting a direct in 12 hours, apparently, so hopefully more games will come. I'm mighty curious about that. Dang it, I tried to steal his little boost. I gotta say though, even though I've been sick for the last week, I'm way happier when I'm not in school, you know? I feel like it's just so hard for me to like be happy all the time when I'm in school. And I always notice that when I'm like taking breaks from school, you know, like during summer break or like spring break or whatever. I always notice how much happier I am not in school. But it's like I can't really do anything about it, you know, I have to finish college. I'm cursed. I'm cursed to the schoolboy life. Do you guys think there will be Mario Kart DLC at the Nintendo Direct? I kind of have my doubts about it, but like I'm wondering, you know, because it feels obvious. It feels like they have to, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know if they would. And if they charge for it, I honestly can't say I would pay for it. Yo, Hayes. Are you playing right now? Should I open it up? Once I'm done with this Grand Prix, maybe I'll open it up and play with you, Hayes. If you guys want, I'll open it up, and any of you guys watching who wants to play with me, you can. Once I'm done with this Grand Prix. What do you guys think about the music in Mario Kart World 2? Because I like it. It's really good. It's really high quality, really well made. But I mean, I think this criticism, maybe not, I don't know about criticism, but this comment extends across to all of Mario Kart World. But it almost feels like less Mario Karty than it has in the past. I don't really know how to explain that. And that's not necessarily a complaint. Like, it's really good still. It just feels like it is more like, there's something about this Mario Kart game, I don't know. You think, Hayes? You think we're getting a Luigi's Mansion 4? Hey, also, Hayes, by the way, I'm streaming the Direct. If you want to come hang. Hot take, but I didn't like the music in Tomodachi Life. There was one song I really liked, but other than that, I wasn't like super, you know, big on it. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of their music, I agree with you, Amber, a lot of their music is feeling like less Nintendo-y. And I don't know if that's just because people are getting old, like they're old, you know, music people are getting old. Or if they're just changing up the way they're approaching their music. There was one song in Tomodachi Life that I could not get out of my head. But other than that, none of them really stood out to me. Nice, Hayes, let's go. I'm stoked. I just... Look, there's Hayes, he just popped up playing Pikmin 4. Could be new composers. Yeah, that's like one of my thoughts. Have you thought about getting a PS2? Yes. I just can't really, I don't know if I like, it just feels kind of like silly to get more consoles right now. Because I'm in college and I live on an island. Oh my gosh, F you, bro. And so once I'm done with college, I'm going to have to move off island, I'm pretty sure. I haven't decided yet, but I think we're going to move off island once I'm done with school. And moving all that stuff is going to be really expensive unless I just want to sell it and rebuy it, which would be a hassle. So I'm kind of in this limbo right now where it's like I would buy more consoles and things and like just like stuff in general, like furniture or whatever. But like when you live in a college dorm and you're like, I might graduate in like a year, year and a half. That's like my projected graduation time. Dang it. And so, yeah, I don't know. it feels silly to buy more stuff. Where would you want to move? I don't know. Maybe Texas. Texas is cheap. I like the idea of Texas because it's like still warm and it's by the ocean, but it's like more cheap to live there than Hawaii. I don't know. Me and my wife haven't really talked about it all that much. There's also a chance I might go house sit for a while, for like a year or something. That's still up in the air. I don't know if I should say what city or what state that's in. I guess it's not a big deal to say what state you live in. It's like pretty big. But yeah, I like the idea of Texas. I just hope it's not too hot there, you know? Gosh, I'm kind of bad at Mario Kart World. I haven't played in too long. This is my first time on this. First time playing this, John, in like a few months. I can't play you, Hayes. I can't play you right now. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Rise up, fall down. What's up? I have a bunch of family in Texas I've never met. That's crazy. Have you been to the US, Amber? Do you go to the US very often? I've personally never left the country. Yo, what's up? I can't read your thing, but I see you. I'm too dialed in. Aw, shoot. I gotta focus up. I'm determined to beat. Come on now. I've never been to the US. Even though my dad is from Colorado. That's crazy. That's so random. Your dad is just casually from Colorado. So random. You should come to America, Amber. It's crazy here. America's such a weird place. It feels like it shouldn't exist sometimes. I'm like, what is even happening here? Oh wait, I just beat it. Sorry, I'm like so zoned out. I'd love to do a big American trip through multiple states. That would be super cool. Skip West Virginia, nothing's happening here. I've never been to either of the Virginias. Is there multiple Virginias? You say West Virginia. I don't know. I don't know my geography. I live so far away from Virginia. Okay. Let's see how much I need left to beat the Grand Prix. Got 3 stars on all those. So I'm just missing a few. There's Virginia and West Virginia. Okay, good to know. I don't know anything about West Virginia. Okay, should we do some online play? Please wait. Okay, I'm gonna make a room. How do I... Oh wait, settings in... What? Did I already forget how to do this? Oh, Hayes is already in. Okay, yeah, if anyone wants to join the room. How do I show the code? Is there a way to do that? I clicked on friends though. Oh well. Might just be me and Hayes. Which is fine by me. Hayes, it might just be me and you. Oh, we got PCVRS. I'm gonna start it soon. If anyone wants to join, Hayes, don't even start me. Hayes, are we gonna play Star Fox? We should do it if anyone wants to. We could do like a Star Fox stream where we do the online. That would be fun. We've done a Mario Kart stream. I think it'd be fun to do again. That was a fun time. But I also think there needs to be like a Star Fox stream. If enough people want. Okay, let's start. Well, there's just 2 of us. It says everyone, but there's just 2 people, so how does that work? Oh, it's room only. Oh, okay, so we could do... Is this... Okay, we're gonna do Knockout Tour first, because I don't know why, I just felt like it. Yeah, like all these songs are really fancy sounding. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to this. And if you're into that, that's cool, but it feels like less Mario Kart and more like I'm at some kind of like fancy rich people Nintendo themed party, you know? I don't know, maybe that's a weird. What's the room? Okay, wait. So the Brian channel. I'm sorry. I think I did it wrong. I looked for the friend code and I could not find it. Is Hayes even in here with me? Oh yeah, I see him up there. So right now it's just me and Hayes from the chat. Everyone else is just random online people. Hey. What in the world? You're joking. I already have a bad feeling about this. Gosh dang. Knockout Tour is brutal, I always forget. Brian channel, we'll add you in after this one. I need to figure my life out. I have no idea how to do the online for Mario Kart World. Setting it up. I just passed you, Hayes. Hey, I'm gonna admit it. I think Hayes is better than me at Mario Kart. I don't know about that. I feel like, no, I beat Hayes a lot of times when we did this. And I am in second place right now, or third place, I guess, and he's not, in fact. So I don't know, maybe I'm better than Hayes. Yo, that was cold. The stash. I gotta go get that guy. Oh, gosh. See, what is this? I was in second place this entire time. All of a sudden, we're in 17. This is blasphemy. Knockout Tour is blasphemy. Gosh. This is pissing me off. There's Hayes. Yo, we barely made it. We barely made it. Hayes, did you make that? Yo, see you later, Amber. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, jeez, no. So intense. Knockout Tour is so intense. Gosh, they took the freaking power-ups. Yeah, look at that. Magically be 12th or better, and it's over for me. Yo, Hayes, you're in 3rd. Nice. Dang. Hayes wins. I'll continue spectating. Let's watch Hayes, everybody. Let's see if he gets clapped or if he wins. There he is right there in 3rd. He's like the vampire looking Waluigi guy. Alright guys, my laptop's running dead. Catch you later tonight. Hey, see you later. I'll see you at the direct. I'm so stoked. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, see you later, Sumyak. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys. Thanks for hanging. Okay, what's the update? I looked away for a while. The stash, this guy was bugging me. Oh, Hayes, you lost. Also, how I'm being a wise guy. You know I had to. Okay, let's figure this out. This whole friend code thing. Online play. So yeah, how do I make a Yeah, this is an open. How do I create a room? I totally forgot how to do this already. Okay, online, right? Friends, create room. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. This is what I did last time though, right? Okay, yeah, that's what you said. Right, so, okay, view room info. Here we go. Okay, there's the room code. If anyone wants to join in. I just put it in the chat too. Okay, we got Topher and Hayes. Brian, there you go, we're in. Anyone else need the code? It's in the chat. I'll leave it open for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna start it. What do we want to do? Should we do a verse? Let's do a versus race this time. Oh, I guess it won't let us do that. Okay, we'll do Knockout Tour. Knockout Tour is the funnest one to do online, though, to be honest. After this race, I should probably end the stream. Good luck, hey, you too. Hayes? What is this? Like, I'll just flap at you. Yeah, all I do is Knockout Tour. I've honestly never, I only have done a Knockout Tour with you guys. Knockout Tour is fire. It's the best mode in this game, I think. Like, it was the best addition to this game, I think. I think they did a good job on that. Yo. Can you guys hear me? I think my audio went out for a second. Well, it's too late to fix it now. I'm in the middle of it. Somebody let me know, is the audio working in this stream? Because I cannot hear any game audio through my headphones currently. Dang it. Oh, gosh. It feels so weird talking with no game audio. Okay, wait, I need to dial in. You got a communication error? Oh, on Mario Kart? I wonder what's up with that. Oh shoot. I wonder, is my Wi-Fi going down? It says I have connection. It's raining outside my window. Dang. Oh. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm doing terribly this round. I'm too distracted by the fact that my audio might be broken. I think it was just you. Aw, dang it. I'm sorry, the Brian channel. I'm sorry about that. Maybe today after the direct we can play some more. Or tomorrow, I guess. The Brian channel, will you let me know, can you hear the game audio in the stream? Oh gosh, dang it, Hayes. Audio is fine on stream? Okay, good to know, good to know. I'm complaining about it for no reason then. Because I can't hear it in my headphones. It's so weird. It just went out randomly. Yeah, there's no shot I'm making this. No shot, no shot, no shot, no shot. Yeah, dang it. Got 17th. Hayes, are you in? He's still in. Dang. Good job, Hayes. Dang, I am so hungry. Okay. After this race is over, I'm probably going to call it quits for the stream today. I'm gonna go schedule the... You know what? Actually, let's do this right now while the race is finishing. Hayes, did you get canceled out? That's funny. That was not my best. That was not my best race. Let us make... Let us make a thumbnail. For the stream. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you guys later at the direct. If you want to watch it on my channel, I'll be here streaming it. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. This was a good time. It feels good to be back to streaming in a little bit after being sick. So I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It feels so funny saying goodbye because I'm literally going to be streaming again in like 12 hours. But I appreciate the company. We'll play some more Mario Kart later. Maybe after the direct today. We'll see. Depends on how tired I am because I have to wake up really early to watch this direct. Anyways, alright, I'm rambling. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been a good stream. I will see you tomorrow.